Hello friends, this is Rajdeep. Welcome to Learning Insight for UGC-NET-JRF Social Work Paper 2. आज हम डिस्कस करेंगे पेपर 3 सितंबर 2013 with best explanation, and this is our video number 8C. And if you have not seen my earlier videos, then please go to my playlist. You will get all the videos. And if you are new to my channel, then please subscribe it and do like, share as well. So let's start. 6. One of the section of Income Tax Act that gives tax exemptions to non-profit organization on their income means which sections of the Income Tax Act that gives relaxation to the non-profit organization on their income. So that is the section 12A. For an organization to be termed as a charity, it requires income tax clearance. Under the 12A clause of Income Tax Act, Section 215 of the Income Tax Act define the charitable purpose to include relief to the poor, education, medical relief, and the advancement of any object or general public utility. For that cause, they gave the relaxation to the non-profit organizations under the 12A clause. Now, next question. Case study is a form of, we know that it's a form of qualitative analysis. And what is qualitative analysis? Qualitative analysis is a analysis of qualitative data such as the text data from interview transcripts. So in qualitative study or case study, we do normally interviews, and from the interview we'll interpret the data. The emphasis in qualitative analysis is sense making. So what we do in qualitative study, sense making or understanding about the phenomena rather than predicting or explaining. So case study is the form of qualitative analysis. Next question. Self-talk means, self-talk means talking oneself or talking the message that a person gives to himself or herself. That means the act of or practice of talking to oneself, means talking to oneself either aloud or silently or mentally positive self-talk. Now next question. Human Rights Day observed on 10 December, and Human Rights Day is observed by the international community every year on 10 December. So international community observe the Human Rights Day on 10 December every year. It commemorates the day in 1948, and the United Nations General Assembly adopted the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Now next question. National Institute of Social Defense is situated at, we know that it's situated at Delhi, and it was registered under the Society Registration Act 1860 on 15th July 2002 with the government of NCT Delhi. And the Institute of Social Defense is the nodal training and research institute in the field of social defense. So this National Institute of Social Defense is the nodal institute for training and research and in the field of social defense. Now next question. The basic skill of active listening, which is the counterstone of effective communication, is. So यहाँ पे बोल रहा है कि effective communication के लिए कौन सा skill important है. So we know that understanding both what the client and the social worker are saying. So इन दोनों के बीच में understanding होना चाहिए, client and social worker के बीच में, and undercurrents on unspoken feeling between the two. और जो बात नहीं बोला जा रहा है means that is non-verbal communication or gesture posture. This is also important while communicating between the two. So the basic skills of active listening, which is a cornerstone of effective communication, is the understanding of both and the unspoken feeling. Now next question. Which of the following is not a part of community organization? So यहाँ पे दिया गया है कौन सा community organization का part नहीं है. So we know that to integrate the specific needs of some individual member of the community is not a part of community organization, because while we'll go for community organization, we should consider the community as a whole, not some individual. So this will not be a part of community organization. So others are to determine the social needs of community. Yes, so needs of community will be considered for community organization. Yes, correct. To integrate the specific needs of some individual, it's not correct. And to consciously do planning for meeting the needs of the community. Yes, planning for meeting the community needs is essential for community organization. To mobilize community resources, yes, it's very important. To meet the social needs of community, so it's also correct, but for some individual it's not a correct one. Now next question. National Policy for Children was launched in the year August 1974. Now currently, National Policy for Children, the government has adopted a new National Policy for Children 2013 on 26th April 2013, and the policy recognizes every person below the age of 18 years as a child and cover all child within the territory and jurisdiction of the country. Means within the country, every child, every person who is below the 18 years, they are considered as a child under the new National Policy for Children 2013. Now next question. Who coined the term isolated nuclear family? So that was the term was coined by the Talcott persons. Out went the classic extended family, and in came the isolated nuclear family as a productive unit. The term isolated comes from functionalist Talcott person. So Talcott person is a functionalist who identified the family in modern industrial society as being isolated because it is not connected to wider kinship relationship. We know that nuclear family are not connected with their kinship relations, so he identified this isolated nuclear family in the modern industrial society. Now next question. Which article of the Indian Constitution provide maternity leave for women? That is our Article 42. And Article 42 of the Indian Constitution says the state shall make provision for securing just and humane condition of work for the maternity relief. It covers two components related to workplace and related to maternity relief. So these two component covered by Article 42. Now next question. And one of the following section of IPC deals with cruelty. So which section is deals with the cruelty under the IPC? That is section 498A. The Penal Code 8060, that is IPC, Indian Penal Code 8060, section 498A, husband or relative of husband of a woman subjecting her to cruelty, whoever being the husband or the relative of the husband of woman subject such woman to cruelty shall be punishable with imprisonment for a term which may be extended to 3 years or shall be liable to fine. So under these sections, the cruelty to women should be punishable either through imprisonment or through fine. Now next question. Catharsis means ventilation, and ventilation is the process of releasing and thereby providing relief from strong or repressed emotions. For example, music is a means of catharsis for them. For catharsis is ventilation. So ventilation is something process of releasing or provide relief from the strong or repressed emotions. Now next question. Which one of the following is not a part of mechanism for settlement of Industrial Dispute Act? So we know that Standing Labour Committee is not a part of mechanism for settlement of industrial disputes in India. So other Labour Court, Tribunal and National Tribunal, these are the part of Industrial Disputes Act in India. Now next question. Deterioration of mental function caused by the loss of nerve cell in brain is called dementia, and dementia is a Alzheimer's disease, is a progressive loss of mental function, and it's characterized by degeneration of brain tissue including loss of nerve cells. So it's a deterioration of mental functions, and loss of nerve cells is known as dementia. Now next question. The token economy is a procedures in which the patients are given generalized condition reinforced in exchange of performing certain target behavior. So it's known as token economy, and token economy is something that is related to patient are given generalized conditions reinforcer in exchange for performing certain target behavior. So it's a exchanging of performing certain target behavior. Now next question, that is cost benefit analysis is related to comparison between program cost and program effects. So a cost benefit analysis, that is CBA, is a process used to measure the benefit of the decision or taking action minus the cost associated with taking that cost. A CBA involves measurable financial metrics such as the revenue earned or cost saved as a result of decision to pursue a project. So cost benefit analysis is related to comparisons between program cost and program effects of the program. Now next question, human poverty index is developed by UNDP, and the Human Poverty Index, that is HPI, was first introduced into the Human Development Report by the United Nations Development Programme UNDP in the year 1997. Is an attempt to bring together in a composite index the different features of deprivations in the quality of life to arrive at an aggregate judgment on the extent of poverty in a community. Now next question, Electra Complex is a situation found in phallic stage, and Electra Complex occurs in the third phallic stage, that is age during 3 to 6 years of 5 psychosexual development stages. So Electra Complex is something that is occur during the phallic stage, and it's a third stage, and it's the age during the 3 to 6 year. And now what are the 5 psychosexual development stages? That is oral stage, anal stage, phallic stage, latent stage, and genital stage, in which the source of libido pleasure is in different erogenous zone of the infant body. So it's a zone of the infant body in the different stages. Now next question, the first social work text that use the word supervision is, so कौन सा social work text है जो first time use the word supervision? We know the Supervision and Education in Charity by Jeffrey R. Brackett. So Supervision and Education in Charity, that text use the word supervision by Jeffrey R. Brackett. Now next question, who among the following suggests two-tier panchayat system for Panchayati Raj? So Ashok Mehta. In December 1977, the Janata government appointed a committee on Panchayati Raj institution under the chairmanship of Ashoka Mehta, and Ashoka Mehta has suggested two-tier panchayat Raj system. Normally 3-tier Panchayati Raj system is there, but Ashoka Mehta committee, and he was the chairman of that committee, and he suggested 2-tier system of Panchayati Raj. Now next question, the steps in social research. So हम लोगों को sequence में लाना है. तो first क्या कर सकते हैं हम लोग, objective of the study. Once you have decided the objective of the study, you can go for review of literature, means whatever the literature is available, you have to review, go through the literature, and then only you can collection and analysis of the data. Then you go, after review of literature, you will go to field and collect data, and once you collect the data, you go for analysis of the data, and finally you go for conclusions and area for further research. That means while you write the conclusion, you will give some suggestion, and suggestion will be the area for further research for the newcomers. Now next, so this will be a sequence. And next question, which one of the following is not a principle of group work? So group work का कौन सा principle नहीं है? Indifferent attitude towards member, ये group work का, ये किसी भी work का principle नहीं हो सकता social work. So what are others there? Appropriate modification of the group process, yes, it's a process, is a principle of group work. And indifferent attitude ये नहीं हो सकता है. Enabling group members to involve themselves in the progress of problem solving. Yes, involve करना है problem solving के लिए, ये भी principle है. Recognition of unique differences of each individual. हाँ, सभी individual का unique differences हम लोग को निकालना है, तभी तो हम काम कर सकते हैं अच्छे से each individual के साथ. So indifferent attitude towards member is not a principle of group work or any other work in social work. Now next question. National Institute of Visually Handicapped, that is NIVH, is based on Dehradun. National Institute of Visually Handicapped, NIVH, is located in the area about 43 acres on Mosurius Dehradun Highway. It was an autonomous body under the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, Government of India. So visually handicapped institutions, National Institute is located in Dehradun. For National Institute of PWD and Divyang and their headquarters, I have made one video on my, you will find it on my important material section, special videos, and where I have covered every institutions and their headquarters for PWDs. So next question. Each for all and all for each is a slogan associated with democratic spirit. So in democratic spirit, that is covered, this slogan was each for all and all for. Now next question, that is Gandhiji concept of trustship is based on the faith that human beings are not selfish. So trustship is based on the concept that the faith that human beings are not selfish. Now, trustship is a socio-economic philosophy that was propounded by Mahatma Gandhi. It provides a means by which the wealthy people would be the trustee of trust that looked after the welfare of the people in general. So, trustship is a socio-economic philosophy. So, this is all about. अगर वीडियो पसंद आ रहा होगा या you think that it will benefit for you, then please subscribe and do like it, share as well. So thank you, thanks for watching.